Alright, Wide Wargamers. We're gonna do a turn recap. Thayvian.
Omega Warlord.
Omega Warlord. Paul, Jimmy. I've got a funny shirt on. Try to see if you can figure out what it says as we play this battle report. So, yeah, we're gonna do the army intros now, and then we're gonna do a turn recap.
Alright, Wide Wargamers, so here's Omega Warlord's army. I'm bringing some fists. Most of which are painted. Sadly, I have some Centurions here that needs a little love. But it's kind of a balanced fist list, just trying to, you know, bring a little bit of everything. So here's what I've got. We'll start with the HQ. This is Imperial Fist. You see this guy right here? That is my Tigurius. Yeah, I know he's blue, but I like Imperial Fist. I like the color, but I like Tigurius and I like his rules. So we'll be using him. Let's see. So that's my HQ. Elites. I've got a Dreadnought right here, dropping in on his luscious drop pod back there. And with him in the elite slot are going to be these 5 Terminators. 3 with Storm Shield, 2 Lightning Claws, and their ride, the Land Raider. Okay, so that's my elites. Troop-wise, I've got 2 10-man squads, both in drop pods, both with las cannon and melt-a-gun. I have 2 5-man squads, both in Razorbacks with twin-linked plasma gun and las cannon, and one has a plasma gun here, and one has a flamer. Okay, fast attack. Lovely little Storm Talon back here doing its best to hold down the skies. Heavy support wise, I've got my Centurion squad here, was going to be getting a little love, and I've got Vinny the Vindicator back here. Alright, he's going to be pumping down some shells downrange. Alright, so it's pretty balanced. Good troop scoring, good overall firepower, good counter assault. Just going to try to play tactical, and we'll see how it goes.
Okay, Wide Wargamers, here we go. This is my army. Right here in the front, we have 40 cultists. Isn't that fun? And see, I've decided to use Plague Bearers as the cultist champions because reasons. The real reason is that these are usually zombies. But there we go. Alright. So, and then in the back here, you'll notice we have 3 very scary looking demon princes. We got a red guy. We got Prince Thayvian here in the middle, painted lovingly by multiple Golden Demon winner Sam Lenz. Shout out Sam. Big up. This gray guy, he's very sad, but he has a black mace modded for me by my friend Brad, aka Necro Guardsman. Very talented young man. Over here, pretty standard issue Imperial Bastion with, I know it looks like a comms array, but it's actually a quad gun. I'm taking a page from the Book of Dave here. We're going to do a little count says because I don't have my quad gun with me today. In the back, whoa, oh, sorry, Thayvian's interfering. Gonna have to move Thayvian for a minute. Here we go. 9 Terminators. Everybody has combi meltas, except for the one guy that has a Reaper autocannon. And right here, next to them, Ahriman. Yes, he's not painted. Work in progress. Go with me on this journey. Okay, so Ahriman has Tzeentch's Firestorm, Boon of Mutation, Invisibility, Hemorrhage, and Psychic Shriek. This gray individual here, who has the Black Mace, Tzeentch's Firestorm, Doombolt, Psychic Shriek, and Dominate. Prince Thayvian has Tzeentch's Firestorm, Doombolt, Psychic Shriek, and Dominate. And Big Red here, who has got the Slaughterer's Horns from the Crimson Slaughter detachment, has Tzeentch's Firestorm, Boon of Mutation, Terrify, and Psychic Shriek. Alright, so here we go. We got a big Demon Prince party and some Ahriman sneakiness versus the heretical Imperial dogs. May the best Chaos Space Marine win.
Alright guys, so we're playing a Big Guns Never Tire mission, and myself here as Marines. Currently I have the initiative. I was able to deploy first, and we're going to look at my deployment. So I've got Razorback over here with plasma gun in it. A combat squatted, so I got a, what is this thing? Las cannon. I got a flamer in the Razorback here. Termie's in the Termie mobile Vinny up here in the middle. And you can see him kind of looking through the middle, working on this nice industrial factory. Centurions with Tiggy attached. And a little squad over here on the hill providing fire support. In reserve, the drop pods with people. The Storm Talon. Rock and roll. By the way, I forgot to mention my psychic powers here. So here's what Tiggy currently has. He has Force. That's, per usual. He got Prescience because he did everything on Divination. He got Foreboding, Forewarning, and Scryer's Gaze. Okay. Lots of really fun stuff like that. Alright, and then Thayvian here in response.
Yes, I've put the triumvirate of awesome over here on the right, and by awesome and over here on the right, I mean the heck away from those. See those gray guys over there? They don't like my demon princess, so I'm trying to stay away from them. Alright, behind them, concealed by this immaculately constructed bluff, is a squad of 10 cultists.
Rock and roll.
Here we go, we've got my summer vacation home, aka the Imperial Bastion, and I have infiltrated Ahriman and 9 Terminators into the Imperial Bastion. My hope is that their escape hatch will allow them to be on the front line on turn 1 if I seize, but if not, how would that be different than any other day? And then finally we've got a squad of cultists and a pin, which I'm not sure why that's here. And I've got 2 squads of cultists in reserve, and that is my deployment.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and choose to go first.
I am going to attempt fallaciously to seize the initiative. So here we go. Can I roll a 6? I cannot.
Nope, the 3. Alright. Then Marines will go first, see what kind of damage I can do, if any at all, and we'll check in after turn 1. Alright guys, so into turn 1, not gonna lie, had one really good lucky shot and it kind of cascaded down and had a really good effect for Marines. So first off movement, I had a drop pod coming back here on objective, where the Marines get out, waylay some cultists. This one's scattered away, but still kind of effective. Alright, moved my Land Raider up, my Termies inside, kind of skirted around the edge here with some Razorbacks, waiting to see what that does, that thing. Kept Vinny back to do stuff.
Vinny took a shot and missed, landed over here.
Yeah, he's way back over there. And then those guys did absolutely nothing. So, Psychic Phase, they shut me down on one of my powers. All I got off was Prescience. Huzzah. I did not get forewarning. But, okay, lucky shot of the day. This sucker right here shoots the building. Okay? The building, that shot actually dies. So the Terminators and Ahriman get out here, and the Centurions decided to lay waste to the Terminators. So that was a very, very good stroke of luck for me. Not so much for Thayvian, but he still has 3 princes that are kind of scary. So we can see where we go from here, how his response is going to be, and we'll catch you at the bottom of the turn.
Alright, Wide Wargamers. Now, at a casual glance you might think, did they forget to play the Chaos Space Marines turn? Because I don't see any dead Marines. Nope, looks like, yeah, everyone's still here. Okay, so Ahriman, in a spurious attempt to wreak vengeance for the loss of his bodyguard, came over here and tried to Psychic Shriek 3 times and botched, but managed to cast invisibility on himself. So, that's fun. Prince Thayvian came over here, charged, and blew up a Land Raider, so I guess I was wrong. I did kill a Land Raider. I got my first kill. I killed a Land Raider. Yay, Prince Thayvian. You're a good little Thayvian. Yes, you are. You're so cute. Okay. And then these Terminators popped out, and one of them died. He tripped on the assault ramp and busted his nose, and this guy shot him for being a klutz. Alright, so over here I have a swooping demon prince with the black mace who, for a second I forgot it swooped and tried to assault, but then we realized that I was accidentally cheating. So he's just sitting there. He's checking out this, what is this, a Razorback? I'm just checking out this Razorback. He's like, yeah, I like this Razorback. And these guys are still here, not dead. Okay. Oh, there's the remains of my summer home. There you go. It's in ruins. I know it looks like it's still sitting there, but it's not. It's just ruins. And in the backfield, lean. Well, you can't really see it from this position, so I'm going to go around to the other side of the table. Let's see if we can do this transition without having to cut. Go around the board. Time to go around the board and break stuff. All right. So, Big Red Demon Prince came over here. He needed 5, and he rolled 2 ones. That's fun. We got some cultists over here who forgot they were cultists, decided to fight Space Marines, killed 1, lost 7. Pretty good ratio. Basically the same thing over there. Let's see if we can zoom in. Zoom. Yep, I've got 4 over there instead of 3. So you know how that works. And so yeah, we're locked up. And yeah, so not looking too good for the Chaos Space Marines. They've decided to become lifetime members of the Chicago Cubs Fan Club Award. I just completely botched that, but you understand what I mean. Great roster, crappy performance. Here we go. See you at the end of the next turn, assuming I have any models left to fight with.
So turn 2 going off here. First off, movement phase. These guys haven't moved, and I've now realized they are in a very, very poor position because they have seen nothing. So rock on, little dudes, rock on. All right, let's see. Vinny shut up here. Visible Ahriman is not good for blast templates, so Vinny shut up. He's coming up the middle of the board. Maybe try to give some middle support. Let's see. Oh, my reserves came in, so there's my Storm Talon. Coming in shooting, causing some wounds, but not grounding. Mr. Black Mace. That guy on the objective really doesn't like to stand up, so he was napping. They shot a lot and did nothing. This shot a lot and did nothing. That one shot a lot and did nothing, even though I'm still in the movement phase.
Someone shot a lot and did a bunch of wounds to
that was Mr. Storm.
Oh yes,
Talon
yes.
here. Dreadnought came in and completely missed, as he does all the time. That's what he does. It's his job. Better off though, these Marines back here have caused some breakage in these cultists. Alright? And then these Marines over here completely just finished off the cultists that were there.
Yep, that's the cultists.
But there's definitely Big Red staring them down, which is not a good thing going on there. Alright? Other than that, that was about it. Oh, Terminators. Bravely charged in against Thayvian, did nothing and lost 2 people, but they stayed. So, because we are Marines, that's what we do. All right.
Yep.
So Chaos has got a decent response. A lot of the real bite of the list has been kind of taken out. The Centurions. You'll love this one. Centurions shoot into Ahriman, and he's still standing. So as you can tell, they did nothing. If you look. My poor little prescience card is not turned over. Ahriman stopped me. But I did get forewarning, so I do have a 4-pinball, which is nice. That's how you make Centurions survivable. You give them Tiggy with a 4-pinball. Alright, so we will catch here at the bottom of turn 2 after Chaos, and we'll see where we're at.
Looking very familiar. 5 tactical squad guys, still not dead. A little red wagon of some kind with guys in it, still not dead. And yep, still not dead, not hurt. Thayvian's invisible. Yay, Thayvian, invisible. But he's about to go into close combat with a Dreadnought who, you know, can do things. As we pan to the right, the Black Mace, still inexplicably swooping, and he went all out, and now he's kind of over here, closer to imminent death. He's gonna fall on his sword here. And then yes, we have the also Rans over here who forgot how to deploy apparently. They're over here still doing nothing. These guys, in an amusing twist of fate, got shot by cultists and were suddenly afraid, even though Marines aren't afraid. But okay, yeah, they ran back. And yeah, here's Big Red. He killed some guys. He killed like 3 dudes. They were over there a minute ago. Now they're dead. And I came over here. And I had some cultists come on. So yeah, pretty much the exact same as it was. These two dudes moved up. And yeah. So not looking too good for the Chaos Space Marines. We'll see at the end of the next turn.
Alright guys, so turn 3. Truly actually overall not a huge productive turn. However, Vinny here decided to do something. There's no more Big Red.
Yep, he popped him.
Yeah.
They took my Eternal Warrior away, man. He doesn't get to live anymore. He died.
He did. So there's that. These Marines over here took out those last two little cultists.
Little dudes that were right there, yep.
And the Dreadnought ran in and tied up Thayvian here, but sadly he's been immobilized, so Thayvian will, I'm sure, just punch the holy living bejesus out of him. Other than that, with Meister Pro here, I want you to look at this. I have Prescience. It worked. And I have Forewarning. They both worked. However, even with that, didn't even cause a single wound to the Black Mace. So that is not good. So
yeah, it ain't great, but here we are.
But I still have a little bit of a tactical advantage. I've got some motion and some stuff I can do. So we'll see how the Chaos Space Marines respond here in turn 3.
Things are less crappy. Thayvian managed to, on a stroke of luck, kill this Dreadnought. Yay, kill point. Still invisible, hanging out next to this, whatever it is, Razorback something, some kind of pig name, I don't know.
Kind of like Arkansas.
Right, yes, pigs. Yay, pigs. Here's this guy, he's still hanging out. No one's touched him. These guys are hanging out. They're loving their objective holding selves. We got an Artichoke of Death that's just, kind of plugging up charge lanes. Not really doing anything. Remains my summer home again. Yep. Another Death Artichoke, just sort of hanging out. Not really anything hanging out around it, just sort of, being there, doing its thing. And we pan over here. This is a little more interesting. In keeping with my string of luck, I managed to get a 12-inch charge on a thing I couldn't hurt, but now I'm on this objective, kind of. The guy with the Black Mace, who by all rights should have been on the ground the entire game, is still in the air. Yeah. And he vector struck something over here and did one bitty wound to that guy in the back, and so they're just sort of sitting there hanging out. This guy with his pie and his face, he's just sort of being there. He's chuckling with capricious glee about having killed one of my demon princes, so he's pretty satisfied with himself. And these guys, having run, just sort of hanging out, waiting for something to shoot. So that's the board at the end of Chaos Space Marines turn 3. Not looking too good. Oh, Armin's over here hiding. I'm hiding. This is Armin hiding. Alright, yep, let's see what we do in turn 4.
Alright, so into turn 4. Currently I'm looking at a very blank piece of stuff.
Right.
That's a river.
Got the Mud River.
There's a mud. I don't think we've said that before.
Yeah, we didn't announce the fact that the Mud River is difficult but not dangerous.
And that it's a mud river. Alright, cool. So, movement phase. Not a lot happened here. There was this thing here and it went woo-wee. Go over here.
Yep.
So moved over there. He moved up and smoked. So now you can see that he is smoking.
Yep.
Which is bad for your health, but he does it anyway. And yay. So that was movement. Psychic phase. He shut down my prescience, but I did get forewarning, so that's good. Which means that this guy is still alive. Good lord.
Yep, he took a lot of shots, made some saves, still good.
So these guys actually got to fire at something. That was the worst. Anyone who's watching this for tactical ideas, don't put a tactical squad in the corner with the hopes of just laying fire on something that is 30 inches away.
Yes.
Whose doma has 2 thumbs. This guy! Alright, so...
Oh, I see what you did there.
Shot at Thayvian, did nothing. Actually, no, I did cause wound, didn't I? Yeah, the plasma!
Yep.
Plasma. Yep. Cause wounds, that was it.
Yes, the sharks with frickin' plasma on their head.
Very nice. We will be, sure, sued by Mike Myers at some point. Alright. Other than that, none of that, so it'll be turn 4 for Chaos, and he may be able to pull out some good stuff here at the end, and that's a wrap.
All is not lost. Thayvian is over here picking his teeth with the remains of this tactical squad and claiming this objective for the moment. That guy's over there looking like, hey, I don't think I want you to have that objective. I think I'll shoot your face. Over here we have a Death Artichoke just hanging out, blocking charge lanes. Got a Razorback over here that I tried to do stuff with the Black Mace, and I was unsuccessful. Continuing in the theme of unsuccessfulness, I attempted to Vector Strike this. Hail Mary pass against the Vindicator. Did not succeed. These cultists hanging out on the objective, doing stuff, loving life. The world's baddest wizard, hiding in a sewage plant. Fun stuff. Gravity dudes hanging out, doing their Weight Watchers thing. And then you got the also-rans. Yep, and that's it. That's the end of turn 4. See you at the next turn.
Alright, so a whole lot of, not a lot of going on. I got, guys got out, shot, did things, nothing happened, so blah, more fodder. This right here, see this lovely mud river? Apparently it's so muddy it immobilized the Razorback. So the guys got out and ran over here because they weren't, you know, close enough when they got out to actually take the objective. Big Vinny, Big Whiffy, Big Missy on Armon. Cultists! I shot some. And these two squads over here together combined to kill 2 total cultists, and yay. So, lots of non-happenings here at turn 5, and so I'll come back in at the end of the Chaos turn 5 and see if the game ends and what happens.
So we decided to stop it at turn 5 because I can't handle any more humiliation. So here we go. This is where the Razorback ended. There's the Black Mace. Didn't do much. Armon's over here. He's got an objective. Yay! And it means nothing because these guys have their objective. And on the worst possible twist of fate, these guys with their flamers in their face totally overwatched on Thayvian and roasted him off of this. And so they get that objective as well, and the Razorback is there just sort of chuckling in capricious glee. These guys thought it was going to be heroic, assaulted them with Armon, killed enough of them to break them. They failed, they ran back, and...
Game's over, right?
Yeah.
Actually, they died. Boink.
Oh, so I get another kill point in the game that doesn't count kill points.
But you did very well in kill points in the game.
I did get a lot of kill points. I got 7, then he got 3, but we're playing objectives, and that's the name of the game, and the Space Marines definitely got that. So, definitely an excellent game. A little bit closer than any one of us thought it would be, I think. I don't know, what do you think? What do you think?
It's a good game. Your dice hate you with a passion.
I did have some really bad dice in this game, guys. You didn't see them because we're doing turn recap, but like, I just gotta tell you, man, my dice are horrific, as is evidenced by the result. But nonetheless, good game, epic handshake.
Good game.
All right, well, hopefully we'll see you guys again in the next Wide Wargaming battle report. And just remember, we learn by dying.